Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington, an original shark from Shark Tank. ERC Communities provides affordable housing solutions in the U.S. through unique, cost-effective alternatives. Whether you're a first-time investor looking for the right opportunity or an accredited investor hedging against the volatility of the stock market and cryptocurrency, ERC provides you equity in preferred stock with proven upside growth potential. And joining me today to explain all of this is Jerry Ellenberg, the chairman. Jerry, nice to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Kevin.
All
It's
right.
an honor.
Well, listen, I want to know what makes this a ripe investment.
The ripeness comes really from the affordable housing crisis that everybody knows we're in now.
We're all in the middle of that, right?
That affordable crisis mixes with a cultural downturn in homeownership.
Sure.
You know, our children are of an age, they're investing more in alternative investments, don't want to do the traditional home equity. My age group was a 75 to 80% home ownership culture. That's now dropped for millennials to less than a third.
Wow.
So it's a real major cultural shift. We're in affordable manufactured housing. We buy the homes. Our construction risk is horizontal. We bring the homes in. We rent the homes out. We're doing 1,400 square foot homes, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths for well under $2,000 a month.
That's awesome.
With 1 bedroom, 1 baths going for $2,000 plus. Florida concentration moving into the Southeast. So, you know, it's non-subsidized, completely private, affordable housing. Very strong.
You're filling a huge niche that needs to be filled.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that. And I would imagine, you know, you've got a great background in the industry, but you also have assembled a pretty good team, right?
The team is pretty small because, you know, it's subcontracted out, but I have a strong real estate background. I built up a chain of mobile home parks in the 80s, 90s. My rent roll reached 26,000 families. Wow. I sold that off to a major REIT. I still have ownership in 7 of the large properties around the country. So I'm kind of a mobile home park landlord.
Yeah,
so I kind of have that in my blood. I'm teamed up with a very high-end general contracting partner, 2/3 of $1 billion of completions on his resume.
Awesome.
You know, up here at the Tropicana, you have that apartment building between Ferg's, and it's that you walk over the bridge, and he built that whole building.
Very
so
nice.
Very talented. Ryan Kenny.
So you're familiar with risk and the risk assessment of all different kinds of projects, all the years you've been doing this, right?
I'm a risk manager.
Walk me through the risk assessment of this particular project then.
It's a very moderate risk in that your rent stability is 97, 98, 99% occupancy. 100% of your revenue is banked on the second or third day of the month. The interesting legitimizer, if there is such a term, for this product we're doing is that the federal agencies, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, over the last 2 years advised us that they would honor the manufactured homes, which are typically chattel, as real estate. So we'll be doing our permanent financing with Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, which is a very prestigious standard.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the financing.
Yeah.
So you have that arranged?
Yeah, that's arranged. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And for those who are real estate minded, dealing with yields, we're building this thing at a much higher yield than market yield. So we have a tremendous value add on completion.
You've mentioned you've sold some businesses, exited. So what is your exit strategy?
Well, I offer this on webinars every week. I would think at about 4,000 rental units where we should be, say, in 4 years. We should be developing 1,000 units a year starting next year. We're starting with 250 units out here in Zephyr Hills right now. We've already broken ground. We get up to 1,500 units a year. I think when the portfolio hits 4,000 or 5,000 units with a good growth hurdle, I think we're a perfect New York Stock Exchange REIT IPO.
Yeah.
That's probably, or we merge with a large REIT.
Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
And so, like right now, is there a particular type of investor that is most suited for this type of deal?
It's a very wide range. I have a large private investor out of pocket in this and another one of our companies that we'll be discussing, $4 million cash, and I have Reg A investors coming in with $750. So it's a very wide range. We're very dedicated to crowdfunding, because I'm very dedicated to the democratization of venture capital, which I'm sure you're familiar with, allowing people to get into what was otherwise very elite.
Right.
So we're doing a very big job of
like
that. And
kind of opening it up to the masses.
Opening it up, yeah.
Right?
And it's we're kind of our investment scenario is kind of like the old TV show Cheers. You know, it's just a very family. It's kind of like a corner grocery store.
Right.
And really, and they multiple repeat investments. It's a pretty happy bunch.
Yes, that's great. Yeah. Well, Jerry, I want to thank you for being here. It's, you know, you've had a big success in exiting previous businesses. And so I say bet on the jockey, right? And so you've got a successful track record. I want to thank you for joining us. But for those that are out there, I'm sure you should be interested in taking a look at what ERC offers. I want you to visit erccommunities.com. ERC.com to get started. Thank you, Jerry.
Thanks, Kevin. Great. Thanks so
care.
much.